Have you ever thought about how easy it is to power almost all of your electrical appliances with free and clean power? We live off-grid and also love to go camping. And in today's video, we'll do a review of a big solar generator, which we've used and tested at home, but also on the road in our motorhome. This is the Delta Pro 3 from EcoFlow. It's a solar generator or power station, which is comparable to a 4 kVA generator. But there is no fuel involved, we just run it off solar.
But if need be, you can top it up with a gas generator or on the grid. It's handy to top it up and have it for backup power.
Gas generator? Are you American?
Oh, petrol generator.
So if you love going camping, prospecting of course, or if you want to run your shed off grid, this is going to be interesting.
So what's some of the features of the Delta Pro 3?
Well, the main feature is that it's got a capacity of 4,000 watt hours, so quite incredible and comparable to a 333 amp hour battery.
I think it's got a pretty high surge, so on surge it can run up to 8 kVA.
That's right, yeah, it's 4,000 watts continuously and on surge 8.
On surge 8,
yeah.
So that's pretty good.
So you're probably wondering where you can use it. You can use it anywhere because it's portable, and that is very handy for us because we live off-grid, but also we like to go prospecting and camping a lot, so we've got the option of moving it around and putting it where the power is needed. It weighs 51.5 kilos, so the two of us can lift it easily, and if you wanted to shift it around, all you gotta do is press there, the handle unfolds, and then you can just wheel it around to the place where it's needed.
Wherever we want, we can take this.
Yeah.
It's perfect. When we're home, we can run the household appliances off it. Oh, the dog just knocked the camera. And when we go out in the truck or the camper, we can put it in there and run all the appliances there as well. It'll run a fridge, lights, everything overnight that we use anyway, so this is perfect for what we do.
And we have taken it out, we have put it to the test. We did go camping for a week. Our plan was to power our setup with it. So we took the truck and the camper trailer out and had plenty of appliances in it, all the cooking gear, all our charging gear, and of course our fans, which were running constantly.
So we've got 3 fold-out panels running the Delta Pro 3, and that's running the Starlink, the motorhome, it's running Chrissy's camper and the camp there.
Plenty of panels on the roof. And what's putting in?
It's only early and it's putting in more than we use it, so
that's a good sign.
very handy unit.
Yes.
You can hear generators in the background, there's no noise here.
Big noisy generators in other camps. Loud and noisy, half the night. Nice and quiet in here. Our original plan was to power only our camp setup, but we decided quickly that we've got enough power to run other devices as well. We ended up supplying the whole camp with electricity, all through the Delta Pro 3. Yeah, we're gonna run this camp off the solar station, including the deep freezer here. So quite a few appliances connected to it, but plenty of solar as well. So yeah, it's only the first day, so we'll see how we go, if it's gonna run everything. Yeah, so I've just come in here to check the battery situation. We just came back from detecting and this is absolutely doing its thing. Love it. So it's got 4 hours of charge time remaining with the current draw and input. Our input would be a bit higher, but since our panels are flat on the roof, we can't face them towards the sun. It's too windy for that. So out of our 750 watt panels, we are putting in 520 watt, varying. I'm really happy with how things are going here. And if we had more panels, of course, we could raise our solar input and get this up to 100% a bit faster. But 750 watts, absolutely sufficient, and Doing a good job here. Love it. How handy.
Handy indeed. The majority of the other camps had to put up with constant engine noises, while we were listening to relaxing country music.
So this unit is also expandable. You can buy extra batteries for it, so it'll run up to 12,000 watt hours, so you get 3 times as long out of it.
We usually charge all of our gear via solar because we live off grid, but with this unit here we'd also have the option of charging it via a generator. It takes a little bit longer than charging it from a normal AC outlet. A normal AC household outlet that runs in combination with solar input would charge this unit up to 80% in 50 minutes. So that's not much at all. And then you've got hours and hours usage out of this. It takes a little bit longer on a generator, and depending on how much solar panels you are putting in, a little bit longer on solar as well.
And what I like about it is you can set the AC input, so you can set it to your generator. If you've got a 1 kVA generator, you can put the input right down and it'll charge still. It'll take longer obviously. So we've got a 2 kVA generator, we set the input to 1500 watts, it would fill it in 2 hours. So that's pretty good.
It is.
From 0 to full.
And of course you've got the app with it, which you can use to control the Delta Pro 3.
All the settings you want. Yep.
Yeah. And also control this whole unit either with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, which is new because that's what we like to do, because we don't always have Wi-Fi available.
That's right. It is a very handy unit to have in the household. If the power goes out, you've got this in the shed or something and it's fully charged, just wheel it out. You can run whatever you want.
And if you connect the Delta Pro 3 to your power system, it keeps technology safe with a quick switch over time of 10 milliseconds.
Till the power comes back on, it's perfect. Or like we do in the motorhome, just run a whole motorhome, no worries, with a few solar panels.
Yeah, always make sure to compare your power demand. Also make sure you have enough solar power to go in, because of course this is a big battery, but every battery is flat at some stage if you don't put enough power in. So I think our next step would be to upgrade on a few more solar panels.
That's right, yep.
Just to keep up with charging this massive powerful device.
That's right. You can't use more than you're putting in. Doesn't matter what battery station it is. So this is a ripper.
I reckon.
I like it.
I think we'll take it on every trip now.
I think so, yeah. It's ideal.
I like it.
Should we test it out on some things?
I reckon we should, yes.
Seeing as it's the end of winter and it's starting to warm up, I've got to move the wood trailer. Got to pump the tyre up on that, and then we might start filling the pool.
Ooh, let's do it.
So we've got a couple of high-powered devices here. So we've got a compressor, so we'll give that a run. And Chrissy can keep an eye on what's coming out, and it'll tell you how long. We've got a miter saw. We'll just give a few little tools a run and see what it does. Ready? Ready. It's going to get noisy.
So the first power tool, the compressor, was running on almost 1,000 watts, and we would have had just over 4 hours of runtime if you were to run it continuously. But yeah, since we're not going to do that, we're just going to try a few different ones. The saw was drawing 1,200 watts.
1,200. So that's probably the highest 2 tools that I have here, apart from the welder. What do you reckon?
They like to go for a swim.
Yeah, he likes to swim.
Yeah, so this is our summer retreat here. And to fill it up, we use the bore pump. Clint's going to start that up. And then we should see water coming out.
Chrissy's got the easy job. She's watching the water come out.
Because we ran the bore pump for a few hours, we plugged our solar panels back in and were putting in more power than we were using again. But how do you see the Delta Pro 3 fitting into your off-grid setup or home backup solution? If you're interested in the EcoFlow Delta Pro 3, you can follow the links in the description. There are some great deals for the Black Friday sale.
Very elegant.